Hey, Ripken for Rutschman's here. It's almost Father's Day. So, last time for Mother's Day, I was showing pink cards. I didn't get to show this one. 134 out of 299. Pete Alonso with the O's now. So, very cool. I guess I must have paid $2 from that on eBay. Anyway, I've been looking forward to showing some blue cards. As you're seeing here, I got Rickey Henderson, Gunnar Henderson, and Alan Trammel. So shout out Mac Wax Stacks, Matt Breaks Wax, and Drew Clean Cheap Shots. I've been waiting to do this one very eagerly, as you can see. Anyway, we'll kick it off here. 86 Flair. Remember this one? Cecil Fielder and Corey Snyder. And then we got this Patrick Surtain. Great corner for the Broncos. Not sure, maybe that's Sage or something. And then, shout out, Matt Breaks Wax once again. Mark Andrews on the press proof. Looking forward to a big year from him this year in the new offense. We got Jaylen Ramsey back on Absolute, maybe like 2019, 2020, something like that. And, oh yeah, and here's the 91 Rickey for our score. And then shout out Paulie D with this Payton Manning from, I think that's Topps Chrome. It's pretty cool. Gonna see what year that one is. What is that? 03 for Payton Manning. Pretty cool right there. And then Ed Hartwell, the Ravens, great linebacker. And then I was just watching a documentary on the 86 Mets. So here's Darryl Strawberry. That was a cool documentary. Bo Jackson, get ready for the Bo show. That was the 88 Donruss. Now we got 90 score, celebrating Bo with the 89 All-Star game right there. Yeah, he was the All-Star MVP. How about that? Pretty cool. And then breaking it up with Jim Rice and the Hall of Fame stash right there. And back into Bo with the 91 score. Back to 88 Donruss with Eddie Murray. Speaking of Hall of Fame stashes. And then going modern with Mookie Betts. I think his bat is picking up a little bit here. Of course, the Orioles facing the Dodgers here. Pretty soon on Friday. That's kicking off. That'll be a good one. And then here's Barry Sanders. Pretty cool there. So shout out Budget Rips. Shout out Mac Wax Stacks. We got Michael Mayer on the press proof. Shout out Andy Zadig. Tyler Allgier. Press proof. One of the GOATs, Junior Seau. And that's from, I guess, 2000. The year 2000. There it is. And then David Bakhtiari for the Packers. Great lineman. Orel Hershheiser from the 87 Fleer. Shout out Mac Wax Stacks there on that. And then Matt Breaks Wax here on this Kyle Hamilton press proof rookie. Love that. That's awesome. We got Tim Rock Reigns, 88 Donruss Diamond Kings. And we got the 91 Cal. Shout out Tiger 727, Paulie D, Matt Breaks Wax, all the Cal collectors. Boog. Love it. Gary Carter. Cal Ripken on this 2001. Not sure what that says. Golden Moments. Most likely. Yeah, all about breaking the streak there, of course. And then Dean Kremer on the, forget what you call this, but really cool nonetheless. And then closing this one out with Dennis Eckersley, 86 Fleer for the Cubs. Shout out David M. and Vintage Card Steve. So might be coming back here with another one. Actually, what the heck? I'm just going to do another one with Orel Hershheiser dropping in. I'm going to keep it going. We got the 88 Donruss Glavin rookie. We got Randy Arozarena coming. He just went on the IL, but he'll be back soon. Look at the shine. Love that. Mike Schmidt on the MVP. Cal on the 91. Score. Brooks Robinson from Archives. Giancarlo Stanton. It's like a parallel version. I think that's Archives or something. Edgar Martinez. Shout out Paulie D. And then back-to-back Edgar Martinez. And then the Rams, people were saying, is Aaron Donald going to come back? Especially after they made that trade with Cleveland. So we'll see what happens there. But that's a cool one with Aaron Donald and Jaylen Ramsey. And we got Rickey. Weird to see him in a Padres uniform, but pretty cool. Think about that. He was on a team with Tony Gwynn and Fred McGriff. What a team that must have been. Wow. And then Phillip, Old Man Rivers here with the little green parallel, green down at the bottom. David Wells on the 87 Fleer. Charlie Blackmon. Melvin Gordon III. The Nigerian Nightmare Christian Okoye. Shout out Dre Diaz. And then we got Tremaine Edmonds. Shout out TCB. Shout out Vintage Card Steve with this press proof. Devin McCourty. And we'll close it out with Juan Samuel and Tim Rock Reigns on the 87 Flair, celebrating some doubles and triples. And then 91 Donruss highlights Bo. So they do another one. Thanks, and hope to see you on the next one.